Hello everybody, DJ Sponge10 here. Today we're going to talk about the new update coming to Call of Duty World War II this coming Tuesday, April 10th. This is going to be the biggest update in Call of Duty World War II history. Pretty much there's a whole entire overhaul of the divisions, and all the balancing changes and everything in the whole entire game with all the divisions. And let's get right to it. So with the main changes to the divisions, first of all, the infantry division, the first level you get an additional primary attachment. That was like level 3 originally. Your second tier is second pistol attachment and swap weapons faster. So pretty much your pistol will now have 2 attachments. So if you're an infantry class, using a launcher would not be a smart idea if you want to use infantry class to its fullest extent. And you also swap weapons faster in those close quarter combat fights. Third one, while aiming down sights, have less idle sway, so when you're aiming down the sights, your gun won't be bobbling left and right. It'll be doing a lot less now. The fourth one, move faster while aiming, which this was already in the infantry division, so infantry looks just about the same. Looks no buff or nerf to me personally. The next is airborne. First is fire guns while sprinting and diving, which was a perk previously, or a basic training, and this will really improve airborne a lot. Reload while sprinting, wonderful, climb over obstacles faster, no damage from falling. That's another basic training. They're just adding all these basic trainings right to the airborne division. And then sprint faster over time, which is great. If you put that with the new perk that makes you sprint faster, that'll be great. Armored, takes significantly less explosive and fire damage. That's usual. Immune to shell shock and tactical equipment. With the shell shock, I hate shell shock, so there's gonna be less shell shock, and it's gonna be a lot greater for the armored division. Increased bullet penetration through surfaces, so that's an FMJ right there. That's a free FMJ. Then greatly reduced flinch when shot, which, man, armored looks to be the the new class we should all be using, to be honest. Next is the mountain division. First thing is invisible to enemy recon aircraft and controlled streaks, so ghost. Second, killed enemy deaths locations hidden, so if you kill enemies, your enemies won't know that you killed them, unless their teammates be like, oh, I just got shot, man. Third is no name or reticle change when enemies aim at you. That was a perk, so now they're adding that perk to the mountain division, which, oh man, it's gonna be pretty bullshit trying to find some snipers in games now. And then silent movement, what we usually get. Next is expeditionary, double lethal plus tactical and enhanced equipment use. So pretty much you'll have 2 grenades, 2 tactical, and it'll also make explosions for your tacticals and grenades a lot bigger. So if you like using grenades and stuff, expeditionary will be really good for you. Second is munitions replenished from killed enemies and over time. So pretty much it's like a scavenger plus over time it'll just increase, like one of those advanced warfare printer weapons where it just prints ammo pretty much. Improved tacticals and easier to destroy war buildables. So the tacticals, you'll pretty much be more improved and you'll be able to destroy war buildables more faster. Fourth thing is equipment damage paints enemies on minimap. So there's a perk in Modern Warfare 3 called Recon. Pretty much if you hit someone with a grenade, you'll get like a blackbird effect on them for a couple seconds. So that's pretty much what it is, which is pretty good. Then resistance. Resistance is going to be really good too. First, minimap indicator and scrambler of close hostiles. That was from the last one, so we're used to that. Second, enemy movements are easier to hear, which if you have a headset, it's great. 3, kills and assists grant intel ping of nearby enemies, so if you kill someone, you'll know where other people are too, which is OP as hell. And easier spot targets and increased mini-map coverage, so pretty much look out as a perk. So resistance looks to be a really good division. Just in those overall changes, wow! It changes so much in just that little bit, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, folks. Like, there is plenty of balancing and so much stuff in this update. It's ridiculous, to be honest. Like, Call of Duty World War II is now better. Way better. I already thought it was a great game. This could be a top 3 Call of Duty possibly with this new update. We don't know, but let's continue on. This one is a huge change. So bipods on LMGs and holding sniper fire, that's on all LMGs and snipers, which is amazing. So you can have an infantry class and have a sniper, and you can, do the hold out time. Like, why have a sniper if you can't go? Like, why? Why would you do that? I don't know. That's a thing. Remaining division skills, like the bayonet for the infantry and silencer for airborne, those will be attachments that you can add as attachments, which for airborne, I didn't really care about the suppressor, so it'll make airborne classes more versatile, pretty much. Each division has a 4th new perk, and the levels have been adjusted and rebalanced. I already said that before. All players have unlimited sprint, and sprint speed is slightly slower. So before, the sprint speed was about like 1.3 something. Your sprint was 1.3. Now it's 1.2, but it's unlimited sprint speed now, so it's pretty much airborne for everybody, which is great. 3 primary attachments for all weapons. So now every single class has 3 attachments. Thank you. Now you can just have all the attachments without using a basic training for a 3rd slot. Great. 1 piece of both lethal and tactical equipment, so that means you can have a grenade and a stun grenade. Great. Launchers can be equipped, so that perk that makes it you get launchers, that's no more. You can now put it there in the secondary without putting a perk, which is great. The rifle grenade is available. Oh no, dude. Noob tubes. I just hope it's not gonna break the game, please. The suppressor is an available attachment. Suppressor, 15% range reduction. That's for the pistol. The pistol's also getting suppressors as well, which they're taking out. Primed and banged because of the changes. They're adding 2 new perks, Blitzkrieg and Clandestine. Blitzkrieg is pretty much streaks are earned by kills instead of score. So it'd be like a recon aircraft is 4 kills, or care package is 5 kills. Something like that, like old classic Call of Duty, which is great. Plus the bonus is streaks are improved, and you can select a 4th streak. So the Grenadier division, that was BS. There's no such Grenadier division. It's a new basic training, and it looks pretty good. I plan to use Blitzkrieg. I hope it's going to be good. And then Clandestine is slain enemies drop intel packs that reveal nearby hostiles. So pretty much like that resistance basic training. No, the resistance perk, but you can also use it in a basic training if you're not using the resistance division. The bonus is intel ping at the start of each life. So you can get one of these intel pings. So let's say you're playing search and destroy. You go run to the building, and you're like, I don't know, are there enemies here or not? You're like, oh yeah, I have an intel ping. Use your intel ping, boom, you'll know if anybody's around you. So you know if to get out or to get in or whatever to do to have an advantage over the enemy team, which could be overpowered. We don't really know. We'll have to see this coming Tuesday. Pretty much Blitzkrieg and Clandestine, they're gonna really affect the meta in Call of Duty World War II. I hope it's for the better, because if it's for the better, we'll get returning players and we'll get new players as well. So I'll be great, to be honest with you. Let's move on. I'll just give a recap. Global sprint speed is lowered. Launchers, pretty much the Panzerschreck is going to get a nerf, but the bazooka is going to get a buff. Frag and sticker grenades, 10% less damage reduction. Shell shock is going to be reduced, which is great. Shell shock sucks. No one likes shell shock, but whatever. That's the new thing with that. Tactical equipment will be they will be adjusted. So pretty much they're all getting nerfed. So if you use the Expeditionary Division, your equipment and your tacticals will be buffed, pretty much. It'll be like a buff from the regular version, like last update to now, if you use the Expeditionary Division. So if you want to use the Expeditionary Division, go ahead and you'll have overpowered equipment and lethals and tacticals, if you like that. Pretty much it's going to change a whole bunch of the basic trainings. You can see those. Incendiary shells, you'll have more, and they reload faster with the combat shotgun. If you use the bipod, you'll have a 9% 9% fire rate, so it's pretty much a free rapid fire. So, and it stacks with rapid fire, so an 18% fire rate. That's interesting, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to take out some perks like launched and primed, stuff like that, because, you know, they're ineffective because of this new update, which is great. Take some out, put new ones in, rebalance everything, because World War II kind of is an unbalanced mess, to be honest with you. So next, snipers are gonna have a buff. Pretty much the hold breath time, instead of 4 seconds, it will now be 10 seconds. So it's the proper way rather than quick scoping. It's promoting it so there'll be less quick scoping, I guess. So you can hold for 10 seconds instead. Less explosive damage if you used armor, which is great. Reduce idle sway for infantry and scoped, and you can move faster while aiming with infantry 4 and scoped. So, those were all the balancing changes in the new update in Call of Duty World War II. Oh my goodness, all this balancing. It's insane, really. Like, all this balancing is just... I've never seen this much balancing in a Call of Duty game ever. But I have exclusive information of Operation Husky, thanks to the PlayStation blog. This here, folks, is the loading screen for Operation Husky. Isn't it beautiful? And it pretty much gives us exactly what we're going to do for Operation Husky. The first step is to recover the intel. So pretty much the team that's on the offense has to go and get intel. There's going to be 3 pieces of intel, 2 on the top floor, 1 on the bottom. It's pretty much like in Operation Neptune, where you got to get the bunkers. That's pretty much it, but with the intel. Then the second step, compile the intel for transmission. So pretty much you got to go to the other side of the map and put that information. So pretty much, like, imagine the first part of Operation Breakout, where you got to be in that room for a certain amount of time. That's pretty much what step 2 is going to be. Then you got to go over and secure the radio tower. Once you secure the radio tower and have enough time on there, then it'll get to number 4. The big thing about Operation Husky. Clear the skies. Yep. And player versus player aerial dogfighting. Oh my goodness. Dude. We can shoot each other down on planes. I know you could do it in Battlefield 1, but this is the first time in Call of Duty history where you could do it on multiplayer. I know a lot of people will be very excited for this. People are going to get good with the planes. It's going to be exciting being able to shoot other players down. I don't know if the planes are going to... I don't know how they're going to work. I don't know if they're going to respawn or there's only a certain amount. So if I had to guess, I think it'll be like a cap. So whoever destroys 20 planes first wins or something like that. That's what I predict. Because if they just have it as 1 plane, 1 person, it'll end in like less than a minute, really. Or maybe a minute, because there's like 6 or 8 people on each team. I think 6, to be honest, and then just take on 6. Yeah, that's the way. No, I think it's gonna be whoever can take each other out first. So pretty much just take each other out, and you win after you get all the intel, destroy all the Axis people, and then they'll blow up all of Operation Husky. Man, DLC 2 with the update is going to be amazing, everybody. They haven't said anything about a new event or a new gun, but trust me, there's gonna be a new event and new guns. because why wouldn't they do that? Like, why release a new map pack and not influence a new gun? People, COD YouTubers and people who love spending money, boom! People who love doing that, they want the supply drops to get new weapons. I don't personally do it, and I don't influence any of you to do it, but if you want weapons really badly, you gotta do that, I guess. But anyways, this coming Tuesday, April 10th, is going to be amazing, everyone. I will see you guys on the battlefield. Not Battlefield 1 though, because Battlefield 1 is gay! Hey Joe, yes Sam? Did you know that if you play Battlefield 1, your mom gay? Oh man, that hurt my feelings.